All right, yes, I was right. The cover is request is going to be for Naivety. All right, so Naivety is awesome, good fan. We all love good fans. All my fans are great. You guys are all awesome. Really appreciate top star fans. All right, you guys are so cool and so great. Now, even if your dreams seem very far fetched and you feel like you're never gonna get there, but they're realistic, right? If they're still realistic, then you can get them, right? Now, if you're telling everybody and you're being criticized and you're told no, you can't do it, I'm the type of person that doesn't listen to no, you can't. All right. Some people are like that and they achieve their goals, right? Now, if your friend is someone that you've been hanging around with for a long time and they're just a Debbie Downer and they just don't want to tell you good things and they say you're never going to succeed, well, who does that really? Honestly, I mean, it's not cool, right? So, you want friends that are really great to you and that help you succeed. Now, it's not like you have to leave that friend. It could be possible that you have to leave that friend if you reach your goal. Maybe they're having a hard time, and you have to be understanding. Your friend might be having a hard time with that. They may feel that, oh no, my friends are great. My friends are great. I'm not talking about my friends, but I'm talking about friends that maybe you're like, you know, they've been kind of hard on me. I kept them around, didn't want to let them go. I've achieved my goal now. They're really having a hard time with it. I have to let go and meet new people because those are the people that are gonna actually support me in my goals. So sometimes you have to leave those friends, but I don't recommend it. If it's possible to try to keep that friend around, you don't want to lose friends and burn bridges, right? Burning bridges is not good. But if your friend is having a really hard time with you doing what you need to do and getting out there, then it might have to be time to leave them. Just as a suggestion, if it gets really, really bad, if they turn around and say, you know what, I really was wrong. You are so good. I didn't realize I should have been a little nicer. And they apologize, or they don't even apologize, but you can sense they're like, yeah, this is the goal for you. This is where you should be at. I was wrong. And they might not say an apology because it's hard sometimes, but maybe they're like, yes, I should have been on your side earlier. I know you're a star now in whatever you do. Maybe you want to own a business. Maybe you want to be a supervisor at a janitorial business. Who knows? Whatever your business is, whatever your goals are, and whoever is going to try to stand in your way. Not that people would, but if there is someone that does, and you're like, okay, they understand. This is what I've always wanted. The friendship hasn't changed. I haven't changed. I love them still, and they love me. I see they're upset, but they're forgiving, and they're not concerned about it as much anymore. Then yes, you can keep that friend around. But if they're really having a hard time with you reaching your goals, and they're like, "Oh no, I never thought this would happen. I'm really having a hard time." Then maybe you have to let them go. But don't end it there. It could maybe you have to let them come back later if they change their mind, or maybe they follow their dreams too. They're like, shoot, I didn't realize that that person followed their dreams. I didn't think I was going to get there, but now I want to get to where I want to go because they did and they left me. I feel deserted and they follow their dreams and maybe they've changed. Now's the time to say, you know what, they've changed. I'm really happy they've changed. Now I can focus on being friends with them again. Friendship is a thing that sometimes people fade as friends, sometimes people don't last, sometimes people are feeling a strong sense of friendship when something new happens, sometimes people distance themselves for whatever reason. Sometimes you need new friends. Sometimes your friends are one category at one point and another category at the next, not necessarily meaning that you've outdone them or you've gotten much better than them, but just some people change in different ways and people don't necessarily stay connected. And that's fair. But for the most part, if your friends are really good to you and they are supportive and you feel comfortable telling them your goals, you can. I mean, why not? I've been a person that talks about my goals nonstop because for me, it's fun for me to be like that. I like it. I really enjoy it. I'm like a I wouldn't say I'm an open book because they don't really talk about personal stuff really. But my YouTube channel, I do talk about. I really like it. I think it's important that you that you talk about something that you feel strongly about. Now, people might think, while I'm talking about it, maybe they think, well, he's not going to get there, or at least they think that I think I'm not going to get there, but I'm pretty certain that I will. So when I talk to people about it, it's not necessarily being concerned with whether it's going to end or whether I'm not going to be famous. It's more to do with the fact that I think I will be famous, and I just want to share my experiences with people, tell them about the channels, the videos they want to watch, and of course, if you don't want to talk to me about it, that's fine too. But I really enjoy talking about it because for me, it's a big part of my life. I really enjoy it, and I really like talking about it. And for the most part, though, people that talk to me know that I know is going to be a good channel for everyone to enjoy, everyone in the world. All right, I know I'm going to be universal. And so they know, yes, he likes talking about it. Yes, he knows he's going to be famous. And yes, he's very nice. He likes me as a person and feels that I'm going to reach my goals. As far as it goes, everyone has different goals, different things they want to achieve. Some people have no goals, and that's what they want to achieve. But I'm very nice about things. I don't. For me, maybe there might be times where I'm rude, or maybe not necessarily. Most of the time, I'm not rude, but maybe there's a time I'm rude. But really, deep down, I know that anyone can be a star. Anyone can do what they want to do. There's some shocking things that have happened with Hollywood stars. There are things that you might be like, that person went through that, or they looked like that before. So, some people actually looked way worse before entering Hollywood, and now they look like a glamorous star. So, it's possible that you might look like a total nerd, or you might look like a woman that isn't beautiful, but there have been some changes to people that, and not necessarily through plastic surgery, but through things like just working out, or just natural changes. Some people change into a beautiful person when they weren't necessarily physically beautiful. So I'm always really, really, uh, um, I'm always really kind of like the kind of person that's like, you could go far. Maybe you don't look like you can go far now. Maybe you're not a star now, but people change in surprising ways. So don't knock it. Don't judge people for that, because maybe they're going to be stars. You never know, right? So some people were criticized and they go on X Factor and they say, well, I was bullied, and now look at me. I'm a total star. I'm doing very, very well. And, that happens. And the people that were making fun of it, well, they're probably kicking themselves now, because it's not something you want to do when the person is a star, right? But, it's just something that people just change into, or whatever. So some people are just gifted musically. Some people are very gifted as writers or producers or owning their own businesses. People that own businesses are more rich than people that are celebrities a lot of times. So it's not unheard of to be like, well, I got successful through other ways other than being a celebrity. But yes, people change, people grow, people learn, people might be like thinking they're glamorous when they're really not, and then eventually they become glamorous. So you can't really criticize anyone, because you never know where they're going to end up, right? Some people might be really rich one day, and if you criticize them, well, you look like a loser, right? So it's not something you want to do. It's not good practice, and no one wants somebody that wants to criticize. I mean, who wants to be criticized? Really, it's hard enough living life as it is. It's really tough out there. Finances are really difficult for a lot of people. It's really tough out there. So when you're getting criticized for something, when you really don't have time for it, you really have a lot to do. You're not too gung ho about it. But anyway, I digress. So my vlogs are long. I think you guys really enjoy them, but and like, I love talking. I love posing. So for me, I could do this all day. I think you guys love it, obviously, because I get a lot of views. But no, you guys love it. But yes, so I love talking. I love vlogs. Some people like, I like songs better than vlogs. Personally, for me, songs are the be all and all. But a lot of people like vlogs better than songs. There are a lot of vloggers that make a ton of cash just vlogging. They don't even sing. So for me, it's kind of like, well, you know, I mean, I love singing very much, but actually, today is kind of a nice day to do vlogs. So I really, for some reason, I'm not feeling like singing. Usually, I feel like singing all the time. I love singing. It just depends on what's going on around me too, because some people are probably just not as keen on singing at this time of the day, so they're not really into it. So it kind of gives me those vibes. But really deep down, I love singing. But I have sung a lot of songs. I have a lot of covers and a lot of original hits. So anyway, I digress again. I talk lots. If you love vlogs, today is your day. All right. Now I'm going to do my own original track soon. Okay. I know I keep saying that. I haven't said that much, but I'm going to do original tracks soon. All right. So original tracks by Marco are great. Some of my tracks are a total flop, but that's the fun of it, right? You do something, you try it out. It might be a flop, but for sometimes it turns out to be a major hit. So love doing performances and love doing my own original hits. So going to get back to doing original hits for you guys soon. All right. So hopefully you enjoyed this. I'm loving it. I think it's fun. Thank you.